Hello and welcome. First of all, I would like to express the gratitude for every single one of you hopping on this webinar tonight. I promise that I'm gonna give all my best to give all my effort to give you the information the way that you're gonna be able to make a decision if this is something for you or not. Okay, I always say to people that are listening information can change your situation, but it's not every information that will change your situation. So if this will be something for you or not, it's something that you're gonna make the decision at the end. Okay, it definitely did change my life. You're gonna see when I will go over the story. Okay, but at the end of the day, you're gonna say if this is something for you or not. Normally I go over this webinar, okay, and overview and presentation, whatever you want to call it, okay, in around 30 minutes. So stay focused, put all the distraction aside, and before we get started and dive in, I want to make sure so you can see me and you can hear me. So if you can type in the chat 111 if everything is okay, so we can get started. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna dive in because I can see that we are having so many people. Okay, we're having over 100 people currently at the call, and we're having so many people that are actually engaging. So I love, and it's always the energy is different when I have so much engagement. So let's dive into it. So first of all, let me introduce myself. Blaz Posinek is my name. Here is where you can find me, okay, on social media and all this stuff. Okay, this is not me. Okay, this is my son. It's me here on this flyer. The majority of the year I'm living on the side of Asia. So basically 9 out of 12 months we're living in Asia. Last year in Thailand, this year in Bali. We are flying soon next week to Bali, and I'm definitely living a life that as a kiddo I always desired, which is free life. Life of being able to make a decision, being able to have a choice, either I'm gonna go left or right, with who I'm gonna spend time and all this stuff. But it all started 10 years ago when I went to the college and the faculty of economy, where I believed that I'm gonna gain some new knowledge. And all that I got was basically they were teaching me how to be a great employee. Now, this is not something that was in my mind. In my mind, I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be business owner, entrepreneur, having, like money, time, effort, everything. So I dropped out of school. I started with the industry of network marketing. I had quick success money-wise, but time-wise, I was lacking of time, but I was alone, I was single, all this stuff, everything great. I can work 12 to 16 hours a day. Now, everything changed 7 years ago when my son got born, and I wanted to have also time to spend with him. So I went to classic ownership, okay, of business ownership, where I went from 0 to 16 employees in a span of 1 year. And this was my break point in life. Okay, I had 17 kilos more than I do have now. My stress level from 0 to 100 was probably at 95. Okay, and I had zero time. The only thing that I had was money. And I hear lots of times say people, yeah, but it's better to have money than don't have money. I agree, okay, but having money and not have time is almost the same as having time and not have money. Okay, it just depends on from what angle you are looking at. So I was praying to God to give me something where I can really balance, that freedom, money freedom, time freedom, all this stuff, an opportunity. And the platform and the knowledge that I'm gonna share with you gave me the lifestyle that I'm living at the moment. But more importantly, okay, once you come to that lifestyle, what really inspires me is helping others, okay, and impacting others. So for me right now is really how many people I can impact in 2021 to live that kind of life. Okay, this is really what motivates me personally, okay, to come to that freedom, of choice, okay, where you can say no to things, where you can say no to people, where you can say no to situations, and this is really the key from my standpoint of view. So to really understand, like what we're gonna be talking about is, first you have to understand money. Okay, first you have to understand the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki, where he divides people in 4 different quadrants, where 95% of the people are in those 2 quadrants where they exchange time for money. And by the way, they have like 5% of worldwide wealth. Okay, so, and people say it's not fair. No, everything is fair. Okay, it's just the thing, the way it's structured and all this stuff. Okay, it's all about the mindset. So in those 2 quadrants, it's the equation, it's x times epsilon equals money, okay, your salary, where X represents your hourly wage, where equilibrium represents how many hours you invested a month, and then this is your salary. Well, if you work for someone else, then someone else will say, okay, your hourly wage is $5, $10, $15, $20, and you can really influence that. Well, you can with your skill set, but you can influence how many hours you invest. So you can go up to 300. So now what? Okay, you maxed out, so how can you make more money? Well, here comes to the point where people say, why would I work for $5 an hour if my boss gets 40 for the same hour I work? So people say, okay, I'm gonna be my own boss. So they become self-employed. We're still exchanging time for money, just X represent more money. Okay, where is the biggest challenge, and the majority of people faced it in 2020, is eventually, if your only way of making money is through your effort, okay, eventually you will get old. Okay, you might get sick. You might get in lockdown. What it happens in 2020 depends on what part of the world you live in. It happened several times, okay, but it can happen. Okay, so this is why it's so important. If you still have job, if you're still okay, it's important for you to start investing time, effort, and energy in those 5%. Okay, in those 5% where basically money works for you or someone else works for you. Okay, so we're gonna talk today, about the knowledge, about the skill set that those 5% of people possess. Okay, and that I Am Master Academy, the leading educational platform in the world, is teaching. 4 years ago, when I got started with the academy, okay, as a student, in the academy there was only 1,000 students. And I asked Christopher Terry, the owner, the CEO of the company, I said, what is your vision? And he said, Blaz, my vision in the next 2 to 5 years is to become #1 educational platform in the world, teaching people about the financial literacy, about the possibilities, how to make money in the 21st century, about how to invest, how to all this stuff. Look, all of us, okay, who are well deep in that industry, okay, inside this academy, we are well also deep down into cryptocurrencies, which are booming, okay, which ended in 2020 like crazy. Okay, so what we are educating are 4 different markets, 3 financial markets, okay, Forex, crypto, and HFX, and then ECX, the e-commerce. Now I'm gonna go over, okay, every single one of them, so you're gonna see if you resonate with any of them. Well, the basic is the foreign exchange market, is the basic for everything. So here we are talking about the foreign exchange market, where we are talking about the exchange of the currency. So if you have ever traveled abroad, so I'm traveling a lot, so every time I travel, before I was exchanging money for money. Now I'm just going and paying with the cards, okay, and the money is there, and the automatic exchange every day is being done. So on that market, on average, the turnover is $6.6 trillion every single day. Okay, imagine the numbers. Imagine if you can learn how to get every single day 0.0001% in your pocket. Okay, and this is what we are teaching inside the I Am Master Academy. Okay, and the key thing is, 4 years ago, the only thing that I understood is 6.6 trillion, 80% of those money, the turnover are doing banks. With whose money? Our money. So I was like, damn, if banks are doing that, okay, let me see how we can leverage that. Okay, so basically the foreign exchange market moves in 2 directions, up or down. And what is the key thing? You have heard from before, the art of selling is we sell when it's high and we buy when it's low. So basically what you're being learned, and what we are teaching inside the foreign exchange academy, we're having over 200 educators in the platform on the different markets. So here is basically when you enter the market and when you exit the market are obviously the 2 most important things. Now, what is the cool thing when we talk about the trading? Then you can trade in both directions, either up or down. So this means you can say here the market, or here the market will go down, and you are counting, the profit in pips. Okay, so the pip is just the measurement, like we said, centimeters. So it's like 125 centimeters. We call it 125 pips. So on that same move, okay, depends what was your lot size. Okay, what was, let's say, your bet for easier understanding. You made either $12.5 US, $125 US, or $1,250 US. Okay, now you know, once you learn how to make $1, well, it takes the same skill set how to make 100,000 US dollars. And this is the thing. Knowledge is power. Okay, now the high frequency, we're talking about binary trading, is also on the foreign exchange market, just is the high frequency market. And you profit based on the percentage of currency pairs. So for me, this is my favorite. This is what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm gonna explain you why. So you go in, let's say currency pair euro versus USD. Okay, so you enter here, okay, and you say in 3 minutes we are trading, an average traders, 12 educators, I'm gonna show you later, 2 to 3 minutes you are in the market. So you enter here and you say after 3 minutes, okay, after 3 minutes here, okay, the price will be under. And if you're right, you win. If it's above, you lose. If you say it will be above and it's above, you win. You know, so it's like almost like betting, just with a high prediction of our tools and educators. We are actually 80 plus, you know, like times we are predicting the right way. Obviously, the discipline is key. So now if you put on those 3-minute trade $10, you made 17 back. If you put 100, you made 170 back. If you put 1,000, you made 1,700 back. Okay, so it's like we call it money in minutes, and I love it the most. Now the digital currency is definitely the natural evolution of money. Cryptocurrencies can be traded common fiat currencies in the forex market. So we are not talking in the education itself, we are teaching people about the investment, but also about the trading. Because what is the cool stuff? Look, every market, there is no market that will go only up, 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 up. Every market will go up and down, and this is the fact. Okay, so if you learn when to enter the market, either going up or down, you're gonna be always profitable. Okay, now the ECX, the e-commerce, is something that is booming at the moment. Okay, so here is where you basically create your own online store when you don't have to have costs with the delivery, stock, you know, storage, all this stuff. All you do is connect the customer with the manufacturer and you profit without owning anything. So here's how it looks. You create the store. Okay, on this store, a customer pay $49.99 for an article. You pay to manufacturer $8.99, so you are left with 48 in your pocket, and the manufacturer send directly to the customer at home. So how cool is that? Okay, and this is the thing. Okay, you don't have to have any pre-experience, because we have step-by-step academy for any market, showing you step-by-step how to learn. Okay, and the theory is one part. Okay, the theory is one part. We have over 200 educators, okay, and theory is pre-recorded videos. But what is really the best of the best inside the academy are those 3 pillars. So the first one is profit on the go. We are talking basically about the apps where you receive notification. Either it's a swipe trade, swipe coin, Gold Cup, different apps where the professional educators sending out their recommendations, what they will do on the market. So they literally say, hey, Bitcoin, buy at that price, here is the take profit, here is the stop loss. Well, obviously for the past 6 months, crypto is booming. So our educators are making crazy results with that, you know. This is one part, copy and paste stuff. Now, me personally, I love plug in and profit. The reason why is, look, copy paste is great. Okay, but you have to have basic understanding about the stuff. You have to, you know, like when someone sends you just a recommendation, you have no idea what they did, why they did the way they did it. Okay, but when you are actually, you know, plugging with the educators live, okay, over 200 educators, 12 different languages, 2,500 live trading a month, okay, education and trading at the same time, where you pick your educator, your market, your everything, and you follow them, and at the same time you are learning and earning. Well, this is for me the key. 1 to 2 hours a day of that, and you will be good. You know, like you will really be settled good with the knowledge and with the profits. Okay, now profit yourself with the go live strategies. This is the main thing for me personally. Okay, the reason why, because I love the freedom where you don't have to be at the specific time, you know, at the educator. It's great, you know, specifically for learning. I do trade one trader, and I'm gonna show you, you know, later how it looks like. But then when I don't make the specific daily profit, I actually use the tool to make that profit. Okay, and this is the cool stuff. Okay, and this is the cool stuff when we come down to this. The tools do 80 to 90% for you, but you are still at the end to confirm the recommendation and enter the trade. Okay, so let me show you first how the go live looks like. So we have 12 different educators. Okay, we have different markets. Okay, you pick the market, and now in our case HFX is binary. Okay, you have on ECX, you have 14 hours a week being mentored from one of the top in the world when it comes down to drop shipping. Okay, imagine having your own Amazon or eBay. Okay, how cool would that be? Well, this is what we are building here and teaching people how to do. Okay, so let's go in HFX. So HFX, we're having 12 different educators. We can also check if someone is live. Okay, Crypto Picasso is live. He's educating with the crypto. What's the time right now? Okay, but let's go check my favorite. Okay, so for example, Matthew, in today's morning session, okay, he had it, so obviously when he's live, it's live streaming, and here you have the chat. Okay, but because he's not live, he's live at my time in the middle of the night. Okay, so in 23 minutes, we had this morning 4 trades, 4 profitable. Okay, now I want you to imagine 4 out of 4, when you risk 1%, this means that you would gain at least 3.5. If you risk altogether 2% per trade, this would mean that you would gain 6% of growth. Just to have imagination what we are talking about in 23 minutes. This is why we call it money in minutes.
Also, it's good, bro.
Now check this out, okay? What he's doing,
That should take it
he analyzed and he tell us when to enter. Okay, so he tell us when to enter, okay? And I want you to see one thing. So he's entering with his money. Okay, so it's not something someone telling you something and he's not doing. No, you're actually having the life mentorship from freaking beasts. Okay, in that case, he went in with 32,500K. Okay, so his payout, in this case would be 58,000. Okay, on that market.
Okay. All right, so I cleared that second entry, guys, on USDJPY. I would have cleared that first one too. I just was able to buy one rollover. So most people probably cleared both of those. Let me know. I'm talking to...
Let's see if we see that. Bam.
You saw? You guys did too. So realistically,
okay,
we're 2 and 1.
So obviously, almost 60K he cleared. Now what is the cool stuff? He tells you which pair, what price, call or put. You put it to 3 minutes. You like plug in and play. And this is for me the key. Okay, this is for me the key. But really, more you will follow them. Okay, at the beginning, you will obviously be, if it's the first time, it will be crazy. It will be hectic. But the more you follow them, okay, more you will see, and understand, and more profitable you will get. So let's go a little bit on math. Okay, now one thing for you to understand. So what you're getting inside the academy is top level mentorship. You're getting top level mentors. You're getting tools, education, all this stuff. Now, the trading platform that you are using is totally up to you. Okay, what brokers you're using, all this stuff, it's totally up to you. So the one that I'm using for binary trading, what I'm trading, the minimum deposit is $250. Now they always give some bonuses. So let's give an example. We start with $500. Okay, now I want to show you a long-term vision. Okay, because so many people overestimate what they can do in a month, but underestimate what they can do in a year. Lots of people come with us and say, hey, what can I earn in 1 month? I say, look, we are talking about the elite education where banks are making money. Okay, and you're expecting that you will learn the elite education overnight. It will not happen. Okay, so what you can expect is that in a period of 12 to 18 months, investing 1 to 2 hours a day, you will be in the point of life where all I can say, it will make a lot of difference. Okay, let me give you a math a little bit so you will understand. So let's say, okay, that we would be making just 2% a session. So this means actually 1 trade per session with 2% of risk or 3% of risk. Okay, so, and the daily profit is 2%. And let's say that we would trade only 4 out of 5 days, 4 out of 5 sessions. Okay, so this at the end of the year, so in 12 months, this would be 208 sessions. So 208 sessions means for you 30K on trading account from $500 starting without touching the money. Okay. Now, if we fast forward, like 2%, Okay, 2% on 30,000 is 600. Times 4 a week, it's 2,400 times 4 weeks. This means that you are making 9,400 a month. Are you free in a period of 12 months? Doing just 2% a day. Okay, my personal goal is 3 to 5. Let me show you just on 3 because 5 is already too much. But 3%, this is the amount. Okay, are you free? Yeah, definitely you are. Now, the thing is, okay, that it will take some time. It will take some effort. It will take your investment on 1 to 2 hours a day. Okay, and it will cost you some money for the mentorship, which is nothing compared to freedom that you potentially can get in next 12 to 18 months. Now, one thing I want you to understand, okay, that I'm having people who make, who make success much faster, but it really depends on you. Okay, so one factor that is for everyone different is us as a person. So now people question us, so how can we get started? Easy. So Academy has several different options the way that you can get started. Okay, you can start with a specific market. Okay, the education, I don't know, Forex market, HFX market, DCX market for 235 for first 30 days. And then monthly subscription is 175. But you have no tools other than go live for a specific market, okay, and the Academy. So this is why Academy put together, okay, an elite pack where you get 3-in-1 all 3 academies, okay, for the price of $325 US, okay, and then after 30 days you see what you like. Maybe you love crypto and HFX, maybe like, it depends. So your monthly will be in between 175 to 274. If we put on a yearly, and we take 2,000 that will cost you in 1 year from, even if we do just that amount, okay, will it be difficult? But lots of people say, yeah, but I have to invest now. I say this is business for your freedom. Okay, you can go 40 years, next 40 years, work for someone else and never be free, or invest some money and your time and effort for the next 12 to 18 months and experience freedom. It's totally up to you, okay, but it's more than doable. Okay, this is the key thing. Okay, now the ECX, you can add on any of that pack, you can add for only $109. Or you can start just with ECX, which from my standpoint of view is just a nonsense. But still, there will be some people who will say, I just want ECX. And I will say, okay, if you want so. Okay, and you see the prices here. Now let me ask you one question. How many of you would like to have everything for free? Okay, hands down. Okay, hands down. So I see lots of people, they want to have for free. Now, what the Academy put together is basically 2 and 3 scholarship program. So what they said is they don't want to spend money on regular education, but they give back 75%. They give back to loyal customers, to loyal students. Okay, so here is the thing: how many of your friends, family members, acquaintances do you know that they would like to get mentored from top people in that world? Or how many of them would like to have their dropshipping store built for them? Or how many of them would like to have, different stuff? How many of them do you know? Now, I'm doing personally every single day, 3 times a day, I'm doing that kind of webinars. Okay, and with that being said, you can direct them here and they can make a decision they like it or not. But when 2 friends of yours say yes, you have your subscription for free. So basically, when 2 of your friends say yes to the Academy, you have your subscription waived. How long? As long as they are satisfied. How long they will be satisfied? Well, if you guide them, they will be definitely satisfied. Now, this is totally optional. I want you to understand. You can say, no, I'm going to pay monthly and I'm going to educate myself. I don't want to deal with people. So this is optional. But even if you're not motivated by helping others, maybe you will be motivated by the amount of money that every 274 in 1 year means. 70K times 12, it's 200K in 1 year, in spent of 1 year. Is it worth it? Well, freaking it, yes. Okay, and now here is the option for everyone who is maybe a little bit lacking of money or whatever. Okay, it's a business option where you can leverage the tools, the platform and everything, and you share with more people, and Christopher Terry pays for your losses. And Christopher Terry pays for your trading. Okay, so I have people in markets where an average salary is $200-300. Okay, they first started recommending others make money with sharing, okay, for the advertisement, and then start trading. So also that option. So the philosophy is more people you help, okay, more you help yourself. So when you enroll personal 3 customers, you're now being compensated $150 a month extra, which is being paid out 37.50 every single week. Okay, but now together with your team, when you have 12 active members, okay, you're being compensated $600. With 30, you're being compensated 1K. With 75, 2K, and so on and so on. The numbers go everything up to 70,000 customers, which is not here because it's too big number, where you are actually making 750,000 US dollars a month in residual income. Okay, but the decision is yours. You can say, I just want to be a customer. I want to be a customer for free. I want to help. I want to be a customer helping others, or you can decide to go all in. Now the decision is yours. Me personally, I took a decision 4 years ago, went all in for 1.5 months. I'm giving all my, like also right now, but the thing is that for the first 1.5 years, I was really doing a lot also offline, helping others, training people, all this stuff. Now I just put everything online, and for the past 2 years, I'm living all over the world. Like literally, I'm living all over the world, traveling the world, like all this stuff. Okay, and everything thanks to the IM Academy. Okay, for the knowledge, not for the IM Academy itself, but for the skill set, knowledge that I have learned inside the Academy. Okay, so with that being said, I would like to express the gratitude for every single one of you being on this call. What I want you to do right now is go back with the person who recommended you this webinar, okay, and ask them questions and just let them know what did you love the most. Okay, so with that being said, I wish you an amazing rest of the evening. Okay, wish you all the best. Wish you that 2021 will be crazy positive for you. Okay, all the best, and see you inside. See you on the other side. If you want to book with me, just click the button. Bye bye.